Hello, dear students. We have completed the chapter theory part, and some of the points are missing, which are there in the exercise. So, we are going to study some of the exercise questions. We shall start with question number 20. The question number 20 says or asks us that oil and fat containing food items are flushed with nitrogen. Why? Oil and fats containing food items, when comes in contact with oxygen, they are oxidized and their taste and smell are changed. This process is called rancidity. If food packets containing oily or fatty food, if we flush the packet with nitrogen, the air containing oxygen is not present in the packet. So food does not come in contact with oxygen, and so food does not go rancid. So this is how we can prevent the rancidity. To prevent contact of oily food with oxygen or to prevent rancidity of food, packets of food are flushed with nitrogen. So this is the summary of the answer, whatever we have discussed. Now we are going to study the next question. The question says, it is the exercise question number 17. A shiny brown colored element X on heating in air become black in color. Name the element. Name the element X and the black colored compound formed. Answer. A shiny brown colored element is copper. Name of the element X is element X on heating. So name of the element X is copper. Element X on heating in air become black in color. It means metal copper is oxidized to black copper 2 oxide. The chemical reaction can be represented as 2Cu solid plus O2 gas that gives 2CuO solid. This is your shiny brown metal copper, and it turned into black colored compound copper 2 oxide. So black colored compound is your CuO. We can even call it copper 2 oxide or cupric oxide. Now we need to go to the next question. It is the exercise question number 14. In the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involve displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction involved. Let me read the question again for you. In the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involve displacement by copper metal. So displacement reaction, copper displaces silver from silver nitrate. Now we can understand the displacement reaction well. What is the displacement reaction? Once again, copper displaces silver from silver nitrate. So this is the kind of reaction that we are going to study here. Let us study the answer. Here there is a displacement of silver from silver nitrate solution by copper metal is used for the refining of silver. The reaction involved is twice AgNO3 aqueous plus copper solid that gives CuNO3 twice, that is cupric nitrate aqueous, and silver as a solid which is displaced from the salt AgNO3. Copper being more reactive displaces silver from silver nitrate. This is the reaction involved. Now I am going to discuss some extra questions with you. Write the substance oxidized and reduced as well as oxidizing agent and reducing agent in the following reaction. Number 1. Zinc solid added to sulfuric acid aqueous. It produces zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. It is a clear case of displacement reaction in which zinc displaces hydrogen from sulfuric acid. So here more reactive metal or more reactive element is zinc, and the salt or the compound from which hydrogen is displaced is sulfuric acid. As we know that in such displacement reactions, more reactive element is oxidized and the salt or a compound from which the less reactive element is displaced is generally reduced. So here your oxidizing agent is sulfuric acid and zinc is a reducing agent. Let us study the answer. The rule for the answer is more reactive element is oxidized, element displaced is salt or compound which is reduced. So here hydrogen is displaced by zinc metal. So substance oxidized is zinc, substance reduced is sulfuric acid H2SO4. Your oxidizing agent and substance reduced are same, so oxidizing agent is sulfuric acid and your reducing agent is zinc. Now we have one more reaction to discuss. 2AgNO3 plus Cu, that gives CuNO3 twice aqueous plus 2Ag. Here silver is displaced by copper from its salt silver nitrate. More reactive copper salt is more reactive copper salt AgNO3. So what is the rule? More reactive metal is copper and the salt from which the less reactive metal is displaced is AgNO3. The rule in displacement reactions, substance oxidized is more reactive metal, that is copper, and substance reduced is salt of less reactive metal. So here substance oxidized is Cu, whereas substance reduced is silver nitrate AgNO3. Your oxidizing agent is silver nitrate and reducing agent is copper. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying your studies. Happy learning.